So the webinar will be starting soon. Let's wait 1 more minute so then we can, have everyone in the webinar. Then we will start the topic for today. And as I mentioned just now to everyone else, if you have any question during the webinar, please feel free to click the button on your top right question mark button. In there, you can submit all your questions, and then our colleague will collect all the questions and we will answer it at the end of this session, one by one. Yes, welcome to the webinar today. So today's topic is ROYPOW full life cycle supports for the future of material handling power. And today we will cover some contents including why we should convert lead acid to lithium battery. And we will, of course, introduce ROYPOW lithium battery solution. And then we will share some real life case study, and also to let you know how you can start your lithium battery journey today. And at the end of the session, we will go through some frequently asked questions, and of course, we will answer all your questions that you submitted during the webinar. So again, I want to remind everyone that just joined, welcome. And please, if you have any question, please go to the top right button of your page. There is a question mark box. Please feel free to submit all your questions there. We will connect all the questions and answer them at the end of the session, one by one. So before we go through why we should convert the lead acid battery to a lithium battery, we want to we prepare some questions for you guys. If you can just have a look and think about and submit your question, that'd be great. Then we will go through the question later. So the first question is, what's your main challenge with your current lead acid battery? So A, is it downtime? B, is it maintenance? C, is it short lifespan of the lead acid battery? Or D, safety and environment? So please feel free to submit your answer. All right, we will end the poll now. So I can see most of the challenge that's the guest facing here is quite equal, but maintenance and short lifespan is mostly what everyone's challenge is. Okay, so maintenance actually is the most main challenge for everyone here. So let's start the poll now. Okay, so maintenance and short lifespan is the main concern. So I will delve into these two topics later more when we introduce our solution. So why should you change your lead acid battery to lithium? So let's have a look at some market research or the market trends right now. So a lot of the articles or rules and regulations in the market at the moment is trying to reduce the use of lead acid battery and recycle them in around 5 years' time. Most of the lead acid battery will need to be recycled by 2030. And at the same time, a lot of the government's support or funds and rules and regulations there is supporting the adoption of lithium battery for the industrial vehicles here. And sometimes I do get the question from my customer as well, is they are concerned about the insurance for their vehicles. So here is the insurance, some of the insurance research terms that when you use the lithium battery, it actually needs some certificates equipped in your battery, so then you can use it for your fork trucks. So later I will also introduce why our lithium battery is perfect fit to be used for your machines and in the UK market and globally as well. And so when it comes to comparison with lead acid battery and lithium battery, we have some comparison here in terms of the performance, lifespan, and cost. So just now there's some main concern about the lifespan. For our lithium battery, it can be used up to 10 years or more than 3,500 life cycles, when with lead acid is less shorter lifespan indeed. So you can be assured that with the lithium battery you can use much more times than the lead acid battery. And for the performance, it can lithium battery can work under extreme working environments, and whether it's cold weather or working outdoor, it can be fully equipped with our features. And also, when you think about lithium, you might think the upfront cost might be higher, might look higher, but then the maintenance cost afterwards is much less than the lead acid. You can actually consider is zero maintenance for the lithium battery. And for the other aspect, for example, safety, maintenance, and environmental impact. So our lithium battery has the built-in BMS system, which is protecting the battery from overcharging, overheating, over-discharging, or short circuits, when the lead acid battery does not have BMS, most of them. And because of the maintenance-free and eco-friendly as well, there is no spills of the toxic lead or acids. It makes the lithium battery much more environmental friendly. Also, at the same time, for the charging and efficiency and space requirement, with our lithium battery, we offer the fast charge features, support opportunity charging, and no need to swap battery during shifts for the long hours work shifts. But to compare to your current lead acid battery, it needs frequently change of battery, and it doesn't support any opportunity charge. It will need to use up all the battery and require another 8 hours to cool down before it can be charged. So the downtime is a lot and affecting the work efficiency. In conclusion, when you compare the lithium battery to lead acid battery, overall, considering the charging time, maintenance, the internal energy loss, installation, transportation, and all the aspects that I just mentioned, you can actually save more than 70% of the expense in 5 years usage. So that is a lot of cost save when you use lithium battery. Again, I want to stop here. If you have any question, we already see some questions submitting in our question box on the top right. If you have any question at all, please feel free to ask in the question box, and we will answer them at the end of the session. So for the next topic, we will introduce our ROYPOW lithium battery solution. So before we delve into that, I also prepare another question for everyone here. So what is stopping you from switching from lead acid battery to lithium battery? So first of all, is it cost, or is it safety and liability? Is it compatible with your machines, or you are very satisfied with your current lead acid battery? All right, so I can let's stop the poll here. I can see a lot of your answer is, or the main reason stopping you is cost And then I will also explain more how our lithium battery is saving you on the cost and what's the price is, or how you can get the price from us. So before I introduce our ROYPOW lithium battery, here is some background of our company. So we are a global organization with more than 17 major worldwide subsidiaries and offices. And our headquarters is in China, Huizhou. And we also have offices in the US, in Brazil, in Australia, South Africa, and of course, we have multiple offices in Europe and UK as well. And here is the forklift battery that I'm going to introduce today. And as you can see, when you receive the battery, it looks like this. The battery pack is all in one, and when you receive it, is really easy. What the feature has is we offer 5 years warranty here, and safe and steady outputs, fire safety, 4G module, built-in BMS. As I mentioned, more than 3,500 cycle life. And we also offer heating function if you need it, if the machinery is working in extreme environments. And for the waterproof, to enable the machine to work outdoor, our battery is also equipped with IP65, and if you need more than this, we can also do IP67 already. I can see Paolo, you want to ask some question. Please can you pop your questions in the top right question mark box and ask your question there. We will answer the question at the end of the session here. Thank you. So as I mentioned, when you receive our battery, is all in one pack, but here is just giving you some details of how the battery is built. So the battery pack is in here, and this is the counterweight container to be able to meet the battery minimum weight requirement. So when you receive the battery pack, actually it's all in one already. You don't need to do anything for the battery pack. And what you need to do is to connect the battery. Here has like a plug that's specifically built for your fork trucks. So all you need to do is plug this line here to your fork trucks, and then it's good to go. Easy plug and play. And of course, our battery also equipped with a smart monitor display, so you can see, you can monitor the battery information, including the battery life, any fault codes, or the status of charge. So in here, you can also know what's the charging current and what's the voltage that is charging. And our battery also has 4G module monitoring platform built in, so then you can see, you can monitor your battery remotely whenever you are, whenever you are, because you can use your computer or your iPhone or your phone to monitor your battery. You can also do some simple setup for your battery if it's let's say in your customer site. I can see Paolo is raising your hand again. We haven't seen your question submitted in the question mark box, so please feel free to do so. We'll continue the webinar now first, and we will answer your question later on. So so for the 4G module, as I mentioned, I want to also emphasize the customized function is you can remote battery locking as well. So this is a simple setting for your battery when you want to remotely control the battery. And next, I want to talk about the safety or the fireproof level of our battery. So for the material inside the battery cell, all the material that we use in our battery system are UL94V0 fire rating material, fireproof material. And this is by far in the industry the highest standard to be able to use in the market. At the same time, except for the material that is used in the battery that is fireproof, and at the same time, we also have fire extinguisher built in the battery. And when the temperature outside the battery reach to 177 Celsius degree, the device will be triggered. And I want to show everyone here about the test video, how our fire extinguisher system can stop the fire in 3 seconds. All right, so this is just a test video. Don't be intimidated by it. Let's hope that it normally don't need that, but we just want our lithium battery to be extremely safe, to address your concern about safety. Yes, Paulo, I have received your questions. We will talk about that in the next slides, so please continue to enjoy the webinar. So just now we mentioned that in the market there is some rules and regulation that require the lithium battery to be used with certain certificates. So all our lithium battery is actually equipped or obtained the most updated certificates to be able to use in the machine. So including the UL, CE, and UN, ICE, ISO certificates. So all this certification to enable our lithium battery to be able to use in the EU markets, in the UK markets, and everywhere else. And finally, for our charger, because a lot of the time there is some concern about how faster the battery can be charged. So we developed our own charger for our forklift battery. Again, it comes with the smart display, so then you can monitor what is the battery status, charging status in real time. And it's also offer intelligent charging to ensure the battery safety and charging efficiency. Flexible charging, again, as I mentioned in the previous slides, we offer opportunity charging. So any breaks, or if you need time for the machines to rest, then you can charge it anytime you want. And it also has the anti-walking function, so the forklift cannot be drive off while charging. So here is the introduction for our lithium battery so far. I can answer Paulo's question since you have raised hand 2 times. So for the warranty, I will cover it later as well in our Q&A. The warranty for the battery is 5 years with no circle counts. So the warranty is 5 years, or I will need to check with our technical team. I have submitted the question for them. I will confirm whether it has any cycle counts or not, and we will come back to you at the end of this session. No worries. So next, I want to share some real-life successful case study. This customer here, let's have a look, is a refrigerated warehouse in Italy. So their challenge that they're facing before is they operate in extreme environments with 15 electric pallets, and the lead acid battery that they're using for their pallets can only last less than 4 hours at 5 Celsius degree. So in that case, they require frequent replacement and maintenance for their fleets. And then they come to ROYPOW. We offer the solution of installing our lithium battery. Of course, this is based on the pallet truck's requirement 48 volts, 400 amps per hour, with our preheated function. And with the smart BMS system, it can enable the customer to monitor the battery real time and optimizing the maximum uptime. As a result, they can control their battery or the autonomy increase by 60%, even below 10 Celsius degree. And so at the first, they invest a lot. They change the whole 15 pallet truck in total. At first, their cost is higher, but their return on investment achieved within 18 months already. Because there is no watering or frequent replacement required, the customer is really happy, and they come back to us and told us that the trucks runs without any interruption, even during the night shift. This is one of the customer case. So for this case, we can see how ROYPOW can solve the problem of the customer who need to work in a cold storage warehouse. So first of all, with our preheating function and integrated thermal insulation, we can ensure the battery can work in low temperature performance. And with the opportunity charging and the charging current ability, it's enabled the customer can do fast charging and flexible charging. And because there is no more watering or replacement for the battery, and the long lifespan for the lithium battery, it's giving the extended lifespan and maintenance free for the customer. So here we receive a happy customer. Next case study here, again, is one of our customer in France. So they are a forklift rental company. I think it's probably quite similar to everyone else here. So their pain point is they're using their lead acid battery, but they don't have enough autonomy, or it require a lot of maintenance, which means they need to hire a lot of after sales team or service team to maintain their rental machineries. Hence, so this will increase their operational costs for the customer. And their challenge continue because their end customer complained their pallet trucks is frequently break down, and they reduce the efficiency during the end customer's work cycle. So this is their challenge and pain point. What we offer, our solution is we replace our with our lithium battery, require no equipment modification. And with the fast charging and completely maintenance operation and extended warranty, our customers, their vehicles achieve higher daily productivity and drastically reduce the downtime as what the end customer experience. And the battery lifespan increase as well significantly. As a rental company, our customer experience, as a result, they experience higher rental renewals and the more satisfaction from their end customers. So it is a win-win situation when if you are the same case as a rental company, you want to make sure that your battery can offer the most efficient use for your fork trucks or pallet trucks. And except for the previous 2 case study, here we also have a lot of smooth conversion successfully from lead acid battery to lithium battery for a lot of leading industrial brands, including all the brands here that shows in the logo board. And of course, we have our technical team on site for our customer to support their installation and training as well. So here is some photos showing that our team here is doing some training for the customer, and after the installation, they also let the customer know how to monitor the battery, etc. All right, so we have share some case study. How can you do that for your fork trucks or your fleets? How do you start your journey today? And so it's really easy. All you need to do is to look at your current lead acid battery, look at their voltage, how many volts they are using as the lead acid system, and look at their capacity, how many amps per hour that the lead acid battery needs, and we just convert it only 80%, sometimes even 70% of the capacity of the lead acid battery. And also the size here, if you can provide the size as well, that would be great. And lastly, the weight as well. So as I mentioned just now, when we receive the battery, it comes with the counterweight containers, so that it meets the requirement for the minimum battery weight. So the weight is very important as well. So once you confirm all the details here, the voltage, the capacity, the size, and the weight of the battery, then you can reach out to me, myself, or your dedicated contact from ROYPOW. We will provide you a quotation, and then all you need to do is to review the quotation and make sure all the information is right for your battery requirement. And then afterwards, our engineering team will design drawings and the configuration documents for you to confirm before we start the production. So after that, all the work can leave it to us, and you just need to wait to receive the lithium battery for your fork trucks. And after when you use the battery, if you have any question, we have the customer support platform in place. You can access it through our website, or I will recommend your first point of contact should be your sales team or myself. Once you reach out to us with your question, we will connect you with our technical team. They will respond to you within a day with the solution. And as I mentioned, except for the sales office that we have globally, we also have service offices around the world as well. So if the problem cannot be solved online or remotely, our technical team or engineering will go on site and help you solve the problem immediately. So that is all for today of our webinar contents. Next, we will go through some frequently asked questions. So here I prepare some commercial question that is frequently asked by my customer in terms of the price, the lead time, how long does it take to convert to lithium battery, what's the availability. So as I said, if you want to obtain a quote, please feel free to contact me today or your dedicated sales manager. they will provide you tailor personalized quotes immediately according to your requirements in terms of voltage, capacity, weight, and size. The lead time, because all the battery is custom made, so the lead time is typically 10 to 12 weeks depending on the configuration. And the conversion normally takes around 4 hours or to a few days depending on the forklift type. And for the availability, for the stocks, so because the battery is built to order or made to order, we don't hold any stock in our warehouse. And our technical team also prepares some questions in terms of the technical side. So here is some of the questions that is frequently asked. If you have a forklift that require a forklift battery for 48 volts, 460 amp per hour, and you choose a charger for 48 volt, 200 amp, how long does it take to fully charged? So here is some calculation in details, or you can just briefly calculate it with the amp per hours here, 460 amps per hour divided by 200 quickly, and you can quickly know that it needs around 2 hours and 2.3 hours to charge the battery. Or in details, it has 2.492 hours to charge the battery. And the next technical question we prepare is, what is the 4G data stored on the battery, forklift battery? What is the 4G charging standard? So the data is stored in the AWS cloud server. The cloud platform supports downloading the data up to 2 months at a time. And it's free for use for 6 months. It comes with free 6-month usage with our 4G module data. Once the 6 months is up, you can renew the plans with around $50 per year for a single 4G module. And here, I think just now, same as Paolo's question, our warranty for the battery is around 5 years, or 10,000 hours of operation. I hope that answered your question, Paolo. So there is no cycle counts, but it counts the hours by hours. So 10,000 hours of operation. And for our charger, the warranty is 3 years. So this is you know, our session for today. You please feel free to take or screenshot my details here. You can reach out to me on WhatsApp or email me. Feel free to email me to schedule a quick chat, a quick call chat, or a sit down face-to-face meeting. I myself based in the UK. So if you are from the UK market, please feel free to reach out to me for a meeting. And last but not the least, next Tuesday to Thursday, we have booth in the IMAX trade show. This is this is the UK's largest logistic event. So we in there we will present our battery, our charger, our motor and controller as well, all in one system. So please feel free to register today. Let me know if you are going to attend, and I will be more than happy to meet you there. I hope to see everyone in the show. Okay, so let's leave this session, and I hope to see you guys offline. Thank you.